Welcome to our Summer Solstice Activation. I think most of y'all know me, but I'm Bloom Post. I'm really glad that you're here. It has been raining for 2 days straight, so it's kind of funny to have to turn on all these lights, and it's almost dark outside, which is kind of ironic since we're celebrating the sun and the longest days here. The external world of my world right now is not jamming with that. That's all right. We needed the rain. I'm good with it. I'm gonna unplug this here. So want to have a little fun tonight doing some mojo, but I do want to mention we have cacao ceremony monthly in Black Mountain. And if you're in the area, you're always welcome to come. And also we meet the first Tuesday of every month, similar to this. We meet for an hour. This will be closer to about 30 minutes or so. I say that and then we'll see. It might go a little longer. Don't listen to me when I give it parameters. Y'all know better than that. Spirit will be like, no, we're doing this. It's going to take 45. So it'll take the time that it takes, but we do generally connect for about an hour each, the first Tuesday of every month in the online mentorship. And you're definitely welcome to join us in that. There's no need to have experience. We have a lot of fun and we dive right in. It's really nice to be part of an extended community as well. So I'm going to pin my little thing here so I'm the only one getting recorded. We're going to work tonight. I'm not going to sing tonight. It's been really smoky, and so I'm sending all this rain up to Canada and Nova Scotia right now. Sending rain. And I'm drinking my little stuff that people make fun of me because it looks like urine, but it's not, I promise. I'm drinking my special juice for my throat. So we're going to work with some solfeggio frequencies tonight, or whenever you're listening to this, for those watching the recording. And I would definitely wanted to work with the Solar Plexus frequency, which is 528 hertz. If you don't know about solfeggio frequencies, definitely Google them. I'm not going to go into it here, but they're really cool, and they can support the chakras, support balancing energy, support with sleep, support with energy. It just depends on which ones you want to link in with. We're also going to work with the pineal gland, the God frequency, which is 963 hertz, which sounds, all these numbers sound really big, but when you listen to this particular one, they're blended together and it's super mellow and it's sweet. And what I was personally feeling for this particular activation is linking in with the solar energy, but also the need to restore and refresh and relax. The summer can get really active and really busy. And I don't know what it's like for y'all, but for me, for many years now, my spiritual journey has been such that instead of like hiking up the mountain and then stopping to rest, I'm learning to continue to hike while I rest, if you know what I mean. That's how my spiritual journey feels. Not a lot of time to just to check out from it. I'd had that when I was younger. I could kind of just check out and go, I'm just gonna be over here checked out for my spiritual journey. Not anymore. So I feel like this is an opportunity to receive some activation, receive some healing, receive whatever your intentions are throughout this activation process, while also restoring, nourishing, rejuvenating, relaxing. You can be doing both. You can be receiving and relaxing at the same time, and really moving the energy and moving forward on your spiritual journey while also recharging. And I feel like it's really important to learn how to do those at the same time. It took me a while, but that's definitely something that I've found really important. So that's why we'll be working with these awesome solfeggio frequencies to activate the energies, get the mojo moving, while also nourishing and restoring. We're going to do a little bit of both. And the last thing I'll mention is, the way I was trained, the way we've grown up in the world that we live in, is that it's Father, Son, and Mother Moon, right? That's just how it's always, that's the only way I had ever heard it for many, many, many years, for my whole life. And then started sitting with different teachers, started doing some research, started learning. Most of y'all know I went back to college during the pandemic because I love hanging out with 20-year-olds. No, I'm just kidding. They're great, but I'm definitely old enough to be their mom, and it's been fun. And getting a religious studies degree, which is not theology, by the way. It's a whole other thing. But doing a lot of research about what came before, what came before, what came before, what came before, because I love to excavate. Where did this come from? Why? Where did this come from? Why? Where did this come from? Why? So finding that there was a time when the sun was considered feminine and the moon was considered masculine. The moon could not bring a life force. Only the feminine, the womb, could bring the life force. So I find that really fascinating to play with. And I'd like to play with that with you all during this activation, because we're going to be working with mother sun instead of father sun, which shifts the whole paradigm, because all of that came through the patriarchy anyway. That's all, none of this started out this way. But it's been this way so long that we tend to just think, oh, that's the way it is. It's not. And it's not even really mother son either. It goes farther beyond that. But I want to start with step one, which is let's turn it upside down and let's play with looking at this very differently than we might have been brought up to think about it, right? So when we journey, I'll be connecting you with mother son instead of father son. And if it feels awkward or weird, that's great. Play with that. The cognitive dissonance is where all the shifts can take place. Trust me. That's where the shifts can take place. It's a sometimes feels uncomfortable, and I've learned to just find that fun and go, oh, this is really uncomfortable. There's something for me to learn here, something for me to get out of it, right? Sandra's laughing. Okay, I don't always find it fun, but after I bitch and moan and complain for then I'm like, okay, let's go with this. I have my moments, but for the most part, I recognize when my mind is going into cognitive dissonance, and I really do think, ooh, this is a shift like at a DNA level that I get the opportunity to make, okay? So we're going to play with that. First thing I want to do though is, I forgot to do this before hitting record, but that's okay. I want you all to check your sound levels. Just real quick here. I'm basically going to leave it on this volume, so check your volume. If you need to turn it up or down, give it a minute. And if it sounds a little scratchy, that's because I'm not muted. When I turn that on, I will mute myself and you will not hear the scratchy, okay? But first I'm gonna walk you into our journey, and then when we get to the place where it's time for you to just have some fun and play with your guides and do what you wanna do, I'm gonna turn on this solfeggio frequency for a little bit and let you have some fun in your journey, and then I'll bring you back when it's time to come back, all right? Or I might just let you stay in it and, turn off the recording, kind of let you stay in your space. It depends on what guidance I receive at the end of the journey, okay? So let's take a moment and just breathe gently into your bellies. Go ahead and get comfortable. If you want to lie down, that's fine, as long as you can hear my voice and hear the recording of the music. You don't have to be looking at the screen. You can turn your screen off if you want, whatever feels good for you. Let's make sure everybody's muted. Check, make sure you're muted, please. Otherwise, we'll get a lot of weird feedback. Great, thanks, y'all. So just taking some gentle breaths into your belly. And before we go anywhere, just take a minute and check in with your body. Without praise or blame, just have awareness of your body. Where are you in your body? And you don't have to shift that. You don't have to do anything about it. We just want to be present with our body for a moment and say thank you. Thank you, body. Thank you for being with me on this journey, being my vehicle. It's good to take time to appreciate our physical experience, appreciate our body for a moment. And in this process, you'll want to keep your eyes closed so you can stay with the visuals and just work with your sacred imagination. Just completely make it up in your imagination, because that's how Spirit speaks to us. So you don't have to wait for something to show up. You get to create it in your sacred imagination. Okay? So in your sacred imagination, visualizing a beautiful, radiant, golden pyramid. Don't overthink it. And stepping into that pyramid, as you step into that pyramid, you're actually going to come into a huge, open, beautiful field. And your field gets to look however you want it to look. If you want wildflowers there, if you want it open and clear, whatever feels good to you, but it's a yummy, inviting, warm, open field. And the sun is shining down, radiating on that field. And just take a moment to step into that, walk into that field, and really feel that sunshine coming down on you. And standing in that space, really connect with the feeling of those sun rays on your skin. All of your skin. And just breathe into that. Breathe into that warmth that you're receiving. And remaining standing in the field, I want you to think for a moment about what your intentions are for this activation. Do you seek healing? Do you seek clarity? Do you seek support, abundance, community? Whatever it is, it's perfect and it's welcome. Just allow those intentions to flow out into that space for a moment and just be covered in sunlight and sunshine. And setting the intention for activation, breathing deeply into your belly. You'll see liquid light begin to pour down from that sun and into your crown chakra, very top of your head. And it will flow down into your head, filling your head with that liquid light, that golden liquid, and then down into your throat, your shoulders. Let it flow down your arms and out your fingertips, and down into your chest and your heart area. And down into your tummy, your solar plexus, and into your second chakra and your hips. Just liquid light, slowly flowing and filling, and down through your hips, down through your first chakra into your thighs, down through your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and then down through the soles of your feet into the earth, so that you are filled with this liquid light that brings healing and nourishment at every possible level: cellular, DNA, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And it continues to flow like a beautiful liquid light fountain even down through the soles of your feet into the earth, healing Mother Earth, Pachamama. And as this liquid light is flowing through you and filling you, visualize Mother Sun standing in front of you. Divine Mother Sun, Divine Feminine Sun, S-U-N, radiating all of her glory and magnificence. And just allow her to hold you, to envelop you in her light, her pure light, her pure medicine. And take a moment to breathe into that. And as you're being held by Divine Mother Sun, take a gentle breath into your belly and integrate into her. Become one with her. You're still yourself. And now you're also integrating this beautiful archetype, Divine Mother Sun, setting the intention that this will activate your solar plexus, your place of will, your place of courage. Breathe into that integration and receive. And as you are receiving, I'll begin the music and you can do whatever you'd like, ask for whatever you want, receive exactly what you need. And just take a gentle breath into your belly. And wherever you are in your journey, you're welcome to stay in this space and just keep receiving for a little bit. And whenever you're ready, you can make your way from that beautiful field back through the golden pyramid into your physical space where your body is right now in the third dimension. And setting the intention that this activation will gently integrate for you over the next 24 to 48 hours. I purposely did not set the intention for an intense activation because that's not what I was told to do. So this will be a gentle, accessible, integrating activation that you can receive over the solstice. So keep enjoying this energy, blessed solstice. Make your prayers, light your candles, do all your juju and magic that I know you do tomorrow for our longest day. And then we will begin returning to the long nights. Y'all are awesome. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, afternoon. Take care, y'all.